Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Pike and today we're tying one of these flies. I call this the Gimp flash fly, and it's because of this little Gimp head. It's made of body tubing from Blane Chocklett, and then it's just a regular flash fly, which is very common fly for pike fishing in Scandinavia. A lot of visibility, water pushing head. To me, that's the combination for a perfect pike fly. I'm gonna try and do this one in English today, so bear with me. It's not my native tongue, but I will try and speak it anyway. Really big step for me to, but I've seen some interest in this fly from international viewers, and none of you speak Danish, so what to do. And also I think it's good for you to learn to tie some Scandinavian pike fly, because we've been doing this for quite a while here, and this is one of the classics, but I modified it a little bit. First off, tie in some thread. This is a 150 denier GSP thread. It's the only thread I use when tying pike flies. I've got it in like a really big bulk. Got it off the internet from Germany somewhere. Some shady business. And yeah, I've been using it for almost a year, and I can't even see there's been taking anything from it, so really happy with that, and we'll continue to tie with this thread from now on. Alright, so this fly is actually quite simple. Consists of a tail of flash, and two colors of bucktail. I'm gonna use the green one from the for the front color, and this white one for the back color. And this is just to hold the material. You can use any color you want. In the front, I like to go more color specific. It's more aesthetic pleasing, but it won't make a big difference overall. But I think, yeah, I'm ready to start tying. Put some glue on the base, thread base, and we'll now take a little bit of gold flash from the carousel, which is a bit, and this one, I'll take this many strands of gold flash, put it on the table, put this one back on the lamp, take a little bit of Mirageflash in green, put it together, pick up the flash with my scissor, and try and mold it a bit in the hands, twisting it, turning it, before eventually combing it out a little bit, just to mix the strands. All right. Before tying in, I just twist the thread a little bit, make sure the ends are tapered. Check for and measure out the tail. I tie it in at a 60-40 rate. Like this. And then I like to tie a little bit up front before placing it and going back over the tail. All right, And now, before finishing, I like to take my thread and just do a couple of wraps underneath the tail to make it stand a little bit better. See, it's all about the placement. All right, so far, so good. All right, fasten the tail, and now tie in a color. I like to use the Bucktail from around this part. You can see my preference. These ones I use for the heads, and this is for the build of the body. These long fibers here. Take a little bit, try to avoid too much of the brown, the top of the Bucktail. Take and clean it out a little bit with my thumb and index finger, I guess. And like rip out the short pieces of Bucktail. Now I'll take and reverse tie this just above the little bump you see here. This will help build the taper. So I place the Bucktail, 1, 2, 3, thumb and index finger, and then I tighten up. All right, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Keep the thread pressure, and normally I would use my normal tools. It's here. This is just a piece of an old rod I broke, and I use this as a reverse tool. It's really cool. So you can reuse, find new purpose for your flies this way, and tie a dam in front to place the Bucktail. Now you gotta find the right angle for the Bucktail. You can manipulate with your fingers on the edge of this fly. Just around you go, press a little bit, pull it back, go front to back, to front again, and upwards. You'll catch a little bit more each time. You use quite a bit of thread when you tie a Bucktail reverse. That's why I also like this heavy bulk I have of GSP, because I use quite a lot actually. Okay, safe mode, tie in a couple of, what you call it? Yeah, we're finished. Doing a little bit of dubbing loop, go over and tie this thing in all the way back. Go up with your thread, mark your finish point, finish here. Take your tail, fasten it so it doesn't get in the way. It's really annoying. All right. Now we take another bit of Flashabou. But we fold this in half, cut it in half, place it inside the loop, 50-50, and with our fingers we manipulate it out so that it doesn't clump. You won't need to do it that much, just like a little bit. All right, this is enough. You don't need that much. This is just to build the body. The whole taper and everything is made from the longer strands. This is just to build the body. I like to go with my scissor. Go in, loosen up fibers. See, there's a lot of strands here. All right. And cut the thread perfectly. See, this is why it's nice to do the safe mode. So that when this happens, now you can just tie over the thread again. Tie a new base, doesn't matter. Just give it a bit of glue in a second. But if you're at a critical point like the head of a UFO fly or something like a big fly, the safe modes where you just tie a knot on the thread will secure that you can go back to a certain point of the fly. So instead of wasting all your material and your fly and cutting it up and everything, you can just go back to where you saved. This is something that the younger generation learns from playing video games. Myself included. Alright, I have a bit of glue here, won't mind that. And I'll just go with easy threads in the start. Try to go back to my point and build up this body here. Loose wraps, loose wraps. All right. It's a little short, but I'll fix this in the front, won't matter. You need quite a bit of space in the front when tying in these body tubing heads, but it makes a very cool fly. All right. I'll do another one. It's too lazy. Just do another one here. All right. I kind of missed my fly tying mat. I have my girlfriend making Christmas decoration in the next room, and she borrowed my mat. This one is a bit, yeah, it moves a lot. It's slippery. It's kind of annoying, but I'll manage. Do another one. A little less this time. Fold in half. Just need a little bit here without clumping everything together. And then we start turning. The thing is to keep the strands aligned. You don't want them crossing over like this one did. But since they only need a couple of turns, I won't mind. You see? But using the sharp edge of the scissor will eradicate that problem. Remove all tangles, and the reason for using a scissor and not a bobbing needle is the needle just kind of curls up the material, where the scissor just cuts it up and it becomes way nicer. All right. So we have a little more now, and the fly can continue. All right. Now it's time for the front part. Next up is the green bucktail, just a color like this one. Not a color like this one. Oh, perfect. Huh? We'll take from the base here, because that's what's available. And I will actually try and stack it a little bit to build up. So remove this one, and then I'm trying to do like a nice taper here. See, my bucktail finish here. I will finish this one a little bit in front. So I'm gonna take this one, grab it, tie it down. With my thumb and index finger, I will place the bucktail, tie it down a little bit. Secure the thread. All right. Oh. I really hope you guys are fishing more than me at the moment. I'm tied up in work all the time, short days. I don't really have time to get on the boat or anything. So currently I'm not really doing that much fishing. It kind of sucks. Really miss it. Maybe I'll try and find some time for it. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. We'll see. Growing up is a pain in the ass. Try and fix this up a little bit. I also get this a little bit on the top because it was quite sparse, the other thing I tied. And then I'm gonna do the color again. Yes, now we have enough to carry some material. Take the scissors. Trim it off. Do a nice little bump here. And finish off. All right, you kind of see the fly coming now. So what we'll do now is we're gonna build a taper of a flash. We build one, like another long part on top of this, and it will end around here, building like nice tapered fly. I'm using this lime green color, but it's all tangled up in the blue, so I'll just remove it from the pack. And I think I'll use the rest of this one. I use quite a lot of flash in my flies. See? Be tied like 50-50. You can leave a bit if it's too long. Right? So I'm actually gonna leave a little bit here. Just like a centimeter of the flash. I don't mind. If you can find purpose for the rest of the flash, go ahead, but can't really. I'm not gonna use that. So I'll measure it out around 50-50. Try and get it a little bit in front here. Tie it down just in front of the little bump here. It will help build the placement of the fly. Always work the edge, these ones, the ends. Creates a more lively fly in the water. Okay. Going around with my thumb and index finger again. And now I'm gonna take the rest of this and push it backwards. To create the taper of the fly. When I've done that, I'll go with my comb. Brush it out a little bit. Try to get all right. We'll find the ends. Use this little clamp to secure it to the vise. Now we have a nice clean area to work. I'll give this part here a little bit of glue. This will help keep the body tubing in place when I tie it on a little bit. Just get one end. Around here, fixed, tie it down. This one you need a bit of thread pressure. The glue really helps this point. You need the glue, otherwise it will skate off right away. All right. Now I'll need to measure this one, and I know it's about this much I need. So I'll take a scissor, take the bad one and cut it a bit too long. Boom. Now I want to burn the edges right here so it doesn't unfold. I use the blue part of the lighter. It's easier to control. All right. Then you take, after this one is dried, you take it all and push it over the fly here. Keeps the material in place and then push it back. All right. Keep a nice tight thread. Tying in the next part. Try to get as much thread pressure as possible, but without breaking the line. You can break the line at this point. All right. Do a safe mode and trim off the excess. It doesn't really matter this much, but this one was a bit rough on the edges. It's kind of annoying to work with. So Give it a good amount of thread. Make sure the head can fold back. Measure out. Cool. All right, let's finish this bastard off. The Gimp flash fly. Gonna take just the Gimp if you like. This is the Titan dubbing chatreuse. Really cool. I'm gonna give this a bit of glue before. Can't glue this too much. Tighten up everything. So I'm gonna take a nice clump, build in half, divide it into two and tie in one on the top next to the flash and one on the bottom. You catch the drill? You'll need quite a lot of material here in the front. Huh? I like to go behind again. Catch the material a little bit and then move up with the thread. Continue the process a little bit more this time. Take just behind the tie-in point, close to the head so it aligns. Make sure there's tubing all the way. When I've done this, take a bit of glue on the thread, just a little bit. Make sure, try to divide the head a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and what's it called? Half hitch, yes. Halvstik på dansk. All right, guys. It's almost there. Try and get this a little bit out. Then push the head backwards. Make the head a little bit with your thumb and index finger. Keywords today. Take a dubbing needle, try to go in, loosen up the material a little bit. It can be a bit clumpy, huh? You can of course tie this up in any color. I like to use the clear body tubing because you can color it if you like. Huh? You can customize it. If you get an orange, you can paint it orange. You can paint this one green if you like. I don't mind the clear head on this dubbing right here. You can also switch it in two colors if you put like a dark dubbing on top and then like a contrast underneath. You can divide it into two colors by painting the lighter one first and then take the darker one after, and like the really nice heads. But this is boring old me. All right, now I like to take the head and give a lot of pressure. Make sure it really goes back and put it into place. I like to keep the fly upwards a bit because now I'm gonna put in a bit of this Gulf finman. I like to use the fin because it gets way better hold of this fly. So I use like just a little in here. So this one already has a lot of super glue, but I'm also gonna put this UV resin in here to keep the head in place and secure the fly. Boom. Check this head out. That's a nice pike fly. Boom. All right, that's it. I mean, pretty much the same. Boom, boom. It's the new one, a bit bigger head on this one. Golden green, Gimp fly, flash fly, easy to tie. I mean, you can try and tie it yourself if you like. You'll need 1, 2, 3, 4 materials, or just 3 in general, like Bucktail, flash, and the body tubing. This body tubing is in 1/4 inch. I have no idea what a 1/4 inch is, but I guess it's like a centimeter or something for the Europeans out there. This is the fly. I hope you like it. You can trim it. Do it like, trim it up a little bit here. If it has a little bit of excess, you can just make it real nice with the scissor. But it's a pike fly, remember that. It's a fucking pike fly. It's gonna get chewed up. So, that's it.